AirTags, those small devices meant for locating misplaced items, has a big off-label use, solving crimes.
Think about that. There was a Raleigh man lost an item at RDU. He then tracked it to another random home in Raleigh. But he had to ask himself, should I even go to this house?
5 on your sides, Keely Arthur shares what he did next and what you should do if you find yourself in a similar situation.
The intended use of an AirTag is to show and tell you where your stuff is. But since coming on the market a little over 2 years ago, they've been used in everything from international drug busts to helping a carry couple find their stolen vehicle, and now an RDU theft.
It's pretty hard to catch Matt Krantz at home.
I travel for work almost weekly.
Meaning his typical view looks something like this. To find some zen in an often non-zen environment, Krantz turns to his wireless headphones.
And it blocks out all the background noise.
While disembarking a flight from Atlanta, he noticed his constant air travel companion missing.
And I immediately did the pat check and realized that I had left him on the plane.
He wasn't allowed back on the plane, but within seconds knew exactly where his headphones were because his case is connected to an Apple AirTag.
This is the Apple AirTag itself that you buy.
He alerted RDU and Delta officials to the situation, went home and monitored the headphones' location on his iPad. For 6 hours, he says they sat at RDU.
So I was like, okay, that's good. They're probably lost and found. No big deal.
But when Krantz woke up the next day, he discovered his travel buddy went on a little trip of its own to a Raleigh neighborhood.
It moved in the middle of the night, right what I would think a shift worker would end when the airport closed down. So to me, my first thought was, oh, cleaning crew probably took it home with them.
His next thought was to drive right to the house, a thought immediately quashed by his wife.
And I was talking to my wife, and she's like, do you want to die over $100 AirPods? I'm like, no, you're probably right. Let's let the police do that job. All right, let's let them figure that out.
Smart move, says Wake County Sheriff's Office investigator Bradley Hart.
If you think your stuff has been lost or stolen and you're tracking it to an address, feel free to call us. We can come out and assist you with knocking on the door and asking questions.
Have you personally done that?
Yes, I have.
How did that go?
Most of the people have said, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Has anyone fessed up?
No, I've not had anyone fess up.
But in Krantz's case, when RDU airport police showed up at the address connected to the AirTag, he says they did fess up and handed the headphones back.
I use them all the time.
Krantz admits it was a lot of effort to go through for a $100 item, but it's an odyssey he would go on again, just for the principle of it.
I don't like when people take advantage of other people. This person knew that it wasn't theirs.
Okay, so RDU police told Krantz that this was an employee affiliated with Delta. RDU police would not confirm that to us, but I spoke with Delta. They said kind of generically that an employee connected to the situation is no longer working with them. So take that for how you want to, Lena.
Okay. I actually went to someone's house when I did the Find My iPhone.
Whoa.
I went to their house. I do not advise it. I did get my iPhone back.
It's
not
like
smart,
a knee-jerk reaction. I want to go get my thing.
Yes, don't do it though.
Don't do it.
So let's talk about those situations where an AirTag says that it's somewhere, but it's actually not. Is that also a thing?
That can happen because the radius isn't exact. So sometimes it might show that it's in this home, but it's in the home over. So police have a difficult time really identifying that, and they need more information to enter the home. So if they knock on a door and the thief says, look, I don't know what you're talking about, they're going to need a surveillance video or something else that would get them to issue a warrant.
Yeah. Don't do what I did. I'm serious. Keely, thanks so much.